Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Tayo po ay magbabasa ng ating Biblia at buksan ito sa Book of Matthew chapter 5. Nandiyan na po ba lahat? Verse 1, And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. Verse 2, And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, verse 3, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 4, Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Verse 5, Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Verse 6, Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Verse 7, Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Verse 8, Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Verse 9, Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Verse 10, Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11, Blessed are ye when men shall revile you, and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Verse 12, Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Verse 13, Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under foot of men. Verse 14, Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on hill cannot be hid. Verse 15, Neither do men light a candle, and put it under the bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Verse 16, Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Verse 17, Think not that I am come to destroy the law, or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Verse 18, For verily say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot, or one little, or one title shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Verse 19, Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Verse 20, For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes of the Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Verse 21, Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. Verse 22, But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Verse 23, Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee. Verse 24, Leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Verse 25, Agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Verse 26, Verily say unto thee, thou shalt be no mean come out thence till thou hast paid the utmost farthing. Verse 27. Ye have heard that it was said them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. Verse 28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after he hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. Verse 29. And if thy right eye offended thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. For it is not profitable for thee that one of the members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell. Verse 30. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it out from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not the whole body should be cast into hell. Verse 31. It hath been said, Whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery. Verse 33. Again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. Verse 34. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. Verse 35. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Verse 36. Neither shalt thou swear by head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. Verse 37. But let your communication be ye, ye, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than this cometh of evil. Verse 38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. Verse 39. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Verse 40. And if any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let them have thy cloak also. Verse 41. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twine. Verse 42. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee turn not thou away. Verse 43. Ye have heard that it Verse 43. Ye have heard that it hath been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor, and hate thine enemy. Verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you. Verse 45. That ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Verse 46. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? Verse 47. And if ye salute your brethren only, what do you more than others? Do not even the publicans? Last verse, 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. Tayo po yung pumikit at manalangin. Ama namin, makapangyarihan sa langit. Maraming salamat po sa araw na to at muli namin nabasa ang inyong mga salita. At maraming salamat po sa aming mga tagapakinig po, Panginoon. Bigyan niyo po kami ng lakas upang magampanan ng aming mga tungkulin. At lagi po namin dandaan ng inyong mga utos, Panginoon. Ang mga 10 Commandments, Panginoon. Ito po ang basic na inyong utos sa amin. Ito po ay aming susundin at isa sa puso, Panginoon. Ilayo niyo po kami sa mga kasalanan, Panginoon. Patawarin niyo po kami sa lahat ng aming pagkakasala. Ito po aming samot dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus na aming tagapagligtas. Amen po. Maraming salamat po.